What up, good people? It's a new day, and this is a new message. I don't know if any of you have seen the message that Donnie McClurkin ranted about in his altar, but he is a good example of man thinking that they know better than God. Because who God chooses and how God chooses to raise them up has nothing to do with the person desiring fame. Because when God is truly with somebody, you see it on them. The presence is just there. It's not anything that they're seeking after. But see, it's people who have been in ministry, like Donnie, who think that they know better than God. When even Moses said, "Who are we?" It was God's doing. It was God's presence surrounding Moses that made Moses who he was. It was the presence of God. And whether God is using you to sweep up the ministry that has been in play for so long until he sent you, those who have been in it and who are getting swept, guess what? You're going to have to be okay with being swept and mopped out of the way if that's what God is calling that person to do. You don't have a say-so over who God picks. You are an example of a person desiring fame and a name for themselves. And you did just that. And you are now showing exactly what that looks like, what that brings to a person who seeks and desires a name for themselves over seeking and desiring to serve God and to obey God's words, not our own personal desires. It's your desire for the person that God chose not to be raised. And guess what? You're not God. You can't stop the move of God raising a person if that's what God chooses to do. So if God has you in the dustpan getting swept up, you better enjoy the dust particles, because that's where he has you at. Y'all be blessed and have a great day. Donnie, you keep on singing. You never know when it's going to be your last song.